So we're at Bel Air right now getting some foods. This is Kaylee and Janae, right? That's Janae? Maryland? Maryland? Maryland. Hey, this is Team ToooBananas. I know I should have probably made this video sooner, but I wanted to make sure all the cards are out before I did one. Also, I kind of forgot. I don't really know what's in the sets. The only thing I really know about is the Vegeta and the Topo. That's it. Seen a couple other cards, so let's get into it, boys. I'm going to go over my review of the cards and see if it's even worth buying. A lot of people I heard don't think it's worth buying, but realistically, it's always better to buy singles unless you're really lucky. But even then, it's not really worth it. The only reason to buy packs is if you want to like opening packs, but you're basically paying for the experience. 9 times out of 10, just buy the single that you want to. But if you're like me, enjoying opening packs, and you pull very good cards, fuck it, why not do it? So we'll get into this right now. The first card is Son Goku, Mighty of Many. The artwork looks pretty dope. It is a 5-drop, 16,000. Kind of weak. When this card inflicts damage to your opponent's life, it does crit, so that's not bad. This card gains 3,000 power for each skillless battle card in your drop era. That's really cool. Basically means red skillless might be a thing. If there are two or more less, no, don't. Sorry, reading's terrible for me. If there are 2 or more skillless battle cards in your drop era, reduces by 2. That's really good. So it's a 3-drop. It comes up for a 5-drop. That's pretty awesome. Will red skillless be a thing? Who knows? But it's only a red, which is really awesome about this card and a lot of skillless decks, is that you can run multiple colors inside of them, and just charging 1 red energy would be perfect. Like literally running 4 of this and then like 4 Champas, or literally you can literally run 8 cards and get this card off, which is awesome. So you don't even need to splash hardcore with this card, which I might end up running. This is a card I've seen. This is actually the main reason why I wanted to buy the draft boxes. I was already going to buy some anyways. This card's fucking just wrecks through Toa. Let's go into it. It's a 5-drop. Play this card. If your leader is red, reduce the cost of this card in your hand by 2. It's basically a 3-drop. I think this card should be around 3 or 4 in a deck. I understand it's expensive, but realistically, your turn 3 is like defensive plays anyways. So you can either have something like a Vegeta open, a Kyoken Goku if you're running those. A lot of people are running those. Does not have hope to even this card. This card just clears your opponent's board. Also gets rid of Toa stuff, which is really good. And Toa's a very strong deck. When you play this card, choose all of your opponent's battle cards to get minus 20,000 for the duration of the turn. And if it's your opponent's turn, choose up to 1 of your leader cards against 5,000 for the duration of the turn. So it's really good. So basically, it's a Senzu Bean. So you're paying 1 energy for Senzu Bean, and you're paying 2 energy to wipe your opponent's board. That's definitely worth it. Doesn't get through barrier, but it's still really, really good. Trunks, Deluge of Power, 2-drop, 10,000. If this card's if your battle card in battle is red, and you combo with this card, it gains 5,000 power for the duration of the turn. That's kind of cool, I guess. It's like a sense of being to a creature. That's cool. That's not bad. It's kind of cool. The artwork looks pretty nice. It is so you're never really going to summon this thing because it's a 2-drop 10k, but it's potentially a sense being on the creature, which is kind of nice. Giru, guess we need another 1-drop 10k. Kind of dumb, but it is what it is. Kind of cute looking. Margin, the Reincarnator. So I've seen this card already. I just haven't seen what the effect does. I've seen it in decks, but I've only seen the name of the artwork. So the artwork does look kind of cool. It is a 15,000 5k combo, so what it does is when you play this card, choose up to 1 of your opponent, choose up to 1 red battle card with energy cost 3 or less, and you drop it and play it. That's actually kind of cool, because it's a paying 4 energy for 2 creatures. I also like that as well, because you can summon a 30k with this. Vanilla. You can summon a magnitude of cards, because it doesn't restrict power, just cost, so it's actually kind of cool. Will I run it? I don't know, but it is kind of cool. 5-drop Champa, Destruction Perfected. 19k. If there are any red God or alien cards in your battle area, other than this card gains 6,000 power and double strike and critical. When you play this card, choose up one of your opponent's battle cards in your barrier, and he gets 20,000 for the duration of the turn. So unless there's a way to reduce alien costs or god costs like this card, it's god, so apologies, god costs, I don't think this card's super going to be worth it. Mainly because it's a 5-drop, and it needs other stuff on the board to get an impactful effect. And the effect isn't that amazing anyways, because it's a 5-drop 25k critical. There's magnitude of cards that are 4-drop that are just better. I understand this goes through bear and just kill something, but a turn 5 play needs to be way better than this. If you're going to turn 5, you need a way to be way more effective. I like the artwork on the card, but unless there's a way to cheapen this card out, not the greatest. It's also not a Universe 6, so you can't even use Universe 6 cards on this card, which kind of sucks as well. And this was like, oh, also Universe 6, that'd make the card slightly better, but not super playable. Getting into the next one, Champa Destruction Augmented. 3-drop, 19k, 5k power. Artwork is pretty dope. Active battle once per turn, so either opponent's turn. Either turn. Choose 2 cards in your hand and place them in the draft area. All god and alien cards in your battle area gain 10,000 and double check for their turn. So I guess it's going for a red god deck, a red-blue god deck, which is kind of cool, aggressive. That is a really good effect, actually. Everything gaining 10,000. So basically discard 2 cards, which is 10k power right there anyways, or just 2 10ks from your hand. Gives everything on the board 10k. And they gain double strike, which is energy. So this is basically a Champa for the entire board, which is really nice. Realistically, by the time you use this effect, you should have about 2 or 3 creatures on the board anyways. So it's definitely pretty solid. Plus, if you run this in a Gohan deck, like a Gohan Burn God deck, you can, yes, you're burning 5 cards out of your hand, but that's the entire board of just super buffs. So it seems pretty solid. This artwork looks amazing. It is a super rare, which I believe that Vegeta might have been super rare too. I wasn't super paying attention. 7-drop 20k. Ooh, that's incredibly expensive. Deflect triple attack. Definitely need something more than that already. If opponent has former energy, when this card attacks, look at up to 10 cards from the top of your deck. Choose up to 1 red god or a red alien with a power of 19,000 or less among them and play it. Shuffle your deck. Then at the start of your opponent's next turn, choose up to 1 of your red energies which active mode. So if there might be a way to cheat this card out, but if you can't cheat this card out, it's not super worth playing. I think it's awesome. It has a potentially good effect. I also dislike the fact that you can't summon another one off of this because it's 90,000 or less. I think it'd be kind of cool to summon multiples of these, which I don't think would be that broken. But from my understanding, the reason why they didn't is because there's probably already a way to cheat this thing out, or there's going to be a way to reduce these gods' costs. So I'm gonna say I like the card. Try it out if you like Vados. Will I end up playing it? Probably not, but we'll see. Also says up to 1 red god, which kind of sucks because you can't even get blue gods off of this. Highly restrictive. And super high cost. So it's all good though. Kaba Surging Forward. Dual attack, 19,000. I actually like this card a good amount. I think it's a solid card. I think I actually like most of the 3-drops 19Ks. I know they're not really played. I just like the idea of them. Plus they're really good in the draft format, which is that Vados is probably made for the draft format as well. Just being able to because in draft the most valuable things to do is to either gain advantage or neg your opponent down, and I just think this card's so good. Khalifa, Frenzied Sister. Send this card from your drop area to Warp. Choose 1 red Universe 6 Saiyan in your battle area, and it gets 5,000 power for this turn. If the Vados Champa were Universe 6, this card would be really good with those, but sadly it's not, so it's forcing you to play Tricolor, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Kale, Frenzied Sister, blocker. So at the end of your turn, switch this card to active mode and it gains 5,000 power until opponent's next turn. That's kind of cool, because you can swing with it and then re-ready it. So there's magnitude ways of summoning this card for free, which is really cool. I'm not entirely sure how I feel about it. If there's not better cards, it doesn't have protection on its own, just re-stands against 5k. So we'll see. Ooh, this card looks really cool. Kefla Roar Destruction. I think I've seen this artwork before, I just never knew what it did. A double strike 5-drop. 20,000. Kind of weak. Active battle 2. If you have form energy and you and you choose 2 alien cards in your battle area other than Kefla or Destruction. Choose to return this user's card to the owner's hand, then play this card from your hand, and you can't play battle cards for the rest of the turn. That's actually kind of cool. You can bounce your aliens back, which a lot of your stuff is aliens, I believe. Yeah, it's really cool. So all the university stuff is aliens, which is dope. Bounce them to your hand and play this card. So it's basically a 2 energy drop, which is really good. And it relies on your energy, not your opponent's. When you play this card, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards against minus 20,000 for this turn. So I think this card's really strong. Definitely want to play it in some type of Universe 6 deck or even Alien deck. It's definitely a solid card. Really worth playing. 20k red card, we need more of those, I guess. That way there's more diversity because skillless and stuff. This is the other card I saw. I love this card so much. Topo 4-drop 20k. Counterattack, choose 1 card in your hand and place it in the drop area, then negate the attack and play this card. So, I like the fact. Let's keep going. Sorry. Permanent. If your opponent's turn reduce the cost of this card by 2 in your hand. Realistically, you wouldn't play it on your turn. Really, if you wanted to summon a 20k. If your opponent's turn when you play this card, for the duration of the turn, your opponent can attack unless it chooses your card from the hand and place in the drop area each time. The thing I kind of dislike about this is that in order to play this initially, you have to discard a card and play it. So if it's the only card in your hand that you can't negate with it, which sucks. But it's such a strong card because you negate with it for 2 energy. And it's a single red too, so if you have like a red-green, bam, perfect. So you can play this turn 2, which is really cool, or like a red-blue, or whatever. If you're multicolored, this card's really good. It's also really good when freeze the present as well. If your opponent's turn, reduce the energy cost by 2. So you pay 2 energy, negating 2 from your hand. Every time your opponent attacks, after that, they keep negating 2 cards. So after the first attack, you break even. The second attack, you just keep negating, which is really awesome. Plus, you get to do it on board. And it's a 5k combo if you need to, so definitely going to try to get some of these foil. Looks super cool. You have the original ones foil as well. And Universe 11, which is dope. I saw the artwork for this card, but never read it. I heard it's like a bomb-ass 1-drop. Jiren, Shackles of the Past, 5k, 5k. Pretty dope artwork. Barrier. So that's protection, which is nice. Only 1 Jiren can be played in your battle area, which is cool. When there are 10 or more battle cards in your drop area with 10,000 power, so it has to be 10,000, so a lot of those 1-drops. Or in the Goku BR deck, with your BR deck, they run a lot of 10Ks. At the start of your main phase, for the duration of the turn, this card gets 25,000 power, double strike, and dual attack, and your opponent can activate counter skills unless they place 2 cards from their hand in the drop area as additional cost. So if you play this, you gotta wait. That's kind of annoying. It gives it a turn to be killed, which makes sense. They don't want you to play a potential 1-drop. They play a burst leader. Oh yeah, it's turn 4. Play this dude and just destroy your opponent. So I do like the idea of the card. It is pretty cool. Mogina the Savage Strongman. A 3-drop, 19,000. 5k, I don't know who the heck this is, but it's probably someone cool, I guess. I don't know. Doesn't look familiar. Choose up to 1 Mogina underling from your deck and play it. Then shuffle your deck. It's cool either play's turn. When you have 3 or more Mogina underlings cards in battle area at the end of your turn, use 1 card in your life and add to your hand. That's weird. So it's basically summons a bunch of underling cards, which I wonder we can see. Mojin Alien Bonds. 2-drop 10k. Bond 2 Alien. Choose up to 1 red alien card in your battle area. In battle, it gets 10,000 power for this turn. That's cool, I guess. So you just keep pumping up something, which is cool. Also, it's like a super sensitive. Not bad. Mogina Underling. So this is about card summons, right? Just want to double check. Yeah. Yeah. 2-drop 10k. You can include as many cards in this deck as you like. That's kind of weird. This card gets 5,000 power. So you usually have 2 of these. So as soon as you play this thing with the other dude, it's 15k. It's actually kind of cool. It means kind of like a spammy deck. You just keep spamming these things out. Just bam, 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 bam. It is perceptible to board wipes against red, which is funny. These things, so they just can board wipe it ish with the negs, but it's probably gonna make Kami come back if this is effective. Definitely seems kind of cool. I don't like the way these things look, but they do have cool effects. Niagara drop. Niagara drop. Niagara. Fuck that up. Niagara drop. Active battle. If your leader is Red Saiyan card, choose one of your leader cards or battle cards for the rest of your turn against 5,000 power. Then, if your life is 3 or less, and it's your opponent's turn, choose one of your red energies, switch it to active mode, and draw 1 card. So, it's like, first it's like a bad sense of being. Then, if you have 3 or less life, it becomes a better sense of being. That's pretty cool. Yeah, again, when the battle card is played, choose up to 1 counterplay. When the battle card is played, choose up to 1 of those battle cards, and it gets minus 15,000 for your turn. I think I understand why this doesn't work in the second window at all. Which is weird, I guess. I don't know. You have to blindly do this. Makes sense. Not bad, I guess. I'd rather just play the Captain Goku. It is 1 energy, so it's not bad. I guess. It looks solid. Solid removal. Gets rid of small stuff. Ooh, this card looks beautiful. I already want this card. I don't even give a frick. Counterplay, counterattack. So this is like a counter, bro. This card's skill can't be negated in any area by your opponent's skills. That's awesome. So that new Vegeta I've been hearing people talk about. I'm not sure if it's coming out this side or not, but I've been hearing a lot about a Majestic Vegeta negate stuff. So this is a screw you, bro. When you play this card, choose one of your opponent's battle cards you can barrier, return its opponent owner's hand, and if your opponent's turn, draw a card. That's pretty cool. This is awesome. Well, the game really needs something like this. The art looks pretty cool. It's a 5-drop 25k, 5,000 power, so even though it's a big boy, it's actually sort of like they started doing a while ago. It used to be like all the big cards were like 10ks, but they really started dropping those down, which makes sense because a lot of people just run big stuff. Evolve any Son Goku for 4 energy. That's cool. Critical barrier. Not bad. When a card evolves into this card, draw 2 cards. At the start of your opponent's main phase, choose up to 1 of your energy. It's kind of cool, I guess. I don't know, let's choose 3 energy. Just because it only gets an effect, really, if you evolve it. Evolving is not the greatest mechanic in this game. So it's still pretty solid, though, I think. Pretty cool. Ooh, the card looks dope. 3-drop, 15k. Go on. When you play this card, choose up to 1 blue battle card with energy cost of 3 or more in your drop area, and add it to your hand. So it's basically, nearly any 3 battle. I think they said 3 or more because they don't want you to have super combos with this, which would be hella cool. But I do like the card's pretty dope. It's like, oh yeah, I need this card back. It's back in my hand. Sucks it's only blue though. SSB Vegeta Universe 7 United. Blocker. 4-drop. When you play this card, draw 1 card. At the start of your opponent's main phase, choose 1 of your energy in active mode. Or project mode. That's not bad, I guess. So bait is potentially a 3-drop. But it is a 4-drop, which I dislike that. Because you have to play it before. I'd rather this thing just be a 3-drop. It'd make the card so much better. Way better, actually. Really good. Not a huge fan of this card. That's probably a good way to summon this thing. I just don't like it. Looks cool though. I don't know. In draft format, solid. Anything that draws a card in draft formats are solid, but you can just aggro and draft. So I'm not sure how good this would really be. Krillin Universe 7 United. 4-drop 20k. When you play this card, draw 1 card, then choose up to 1 of your opponent's energies, and place it in its owner's energy in rest mode. Then when your opponent's battle cards. That's cool with that deck. It's a Zamasu deck, I guess. I don't know. I feel like the Zamasu card would just be better. I like the idea of this. It's a hard removal. Because they're never getting that card back, which is dope. The barrier. When you play this card, choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards with energy 4 or less and return to the owner's hand. Oh, that's not bad, I guess. It's like bursting, but there's other 2-drops that do kind of the same thing, so I'm not sure how I feel about this TN. So in draft, you can't deck out, so who knows? Who knows? Not bad, I guess. Ooh, I definitely want 4 of this card. You can already see what it does. It's a blue 1-drop negate Roshi. I have the other ones, and now I need the blue ones. Pretty dope, definitely worth getting. Pretty cute. Android 7 Universe 7 United. Critical. So just a 2-drop blue androids. I heard about the whole blue androids coming out. The Android 21 stuff, which is really awesome. So it's basically, oh yeah, 2-drop critical since they didn't already have one. 15k. Not bad. Android 18 Universe 7 United. Active main. Once per turn, pay 2 energy, draw 1 card. I'm not sure how I feel about this. If you can play this early enough, it just sits there and you draw a card, I guess. But I don't know. Ooh, Majin Buu. That's pretty dope. 30k. 3-drop Majin Buu. Universe 7 United. Blocker Barrier. This card's good. So this is like a better version of that Broly card. This has blocker and barrier. So it's not a vanilla you're playing from that drop area, which is really dope. I actually do like this card a lot. Because you can just let it go and then later, oh, let me just activate it. It would be badass if this was active battle. That would be fucking cool. Well, you can't always have it, but it's definitely a super awesome card, and the artwork looks beautiful. Whis, Keeper of Universe 7, 25k, Double Strike Barrier. 10k combo. Only 1 Universe 7 can be played in your battle area, and if you have 2 or more multicolored cards, your energy reduces cost by 2. Why couldn't the Vados have that card effect? When your opponent leader attacks, you may negate the attack. If you do, negate the skill for the rest of the turn. That's pretty dope. They 5-drop. That just can negate once. That's really good. Oh, can I activate counters? Well, guess what? I can negate you, baby. That's cool. Grand Kai, the Lazy Instructor, 2-drop. 5, send this card from your draft area to your warp. Choose 1 of your opponent's battle cards and place it at the bottom of the owner's deck. That's like a really delayed, super delayed removal. Not a huge fan of the card. But I like it because it's removal from your discard. Send this card from your drop area to your warp. So I do like that aspect where it's like, oh, turn 5, I have nothing to play, remove. I guess, like, I don't know. It just sits there. Also removal. North Cap, Protector of Earth. When you play this card, draw 1 card. 2 energy. Place this card in the owner's drop area. Choose 1 blue Goku, energy cost of 3 or less. That's really good. Because you can play this card for 1 energy. Turn 2, pay 2 energy. Summon the 3-drop Goku with 15k that untaps in 2 energy, so it's free. And then bam, 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 bam. bam, 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 bam. I like this card a lot. I like the fact that it's rare, and I'm not gonna foil hunt for it. Bubbles! 1 drop 10k. We need more of those for that Giron. Shoe. People love Shoe for no reason. I think it's a troll thing. If your battle card is blue, you combo with this card, it gets 5,000 power for the rest of the turn. So it's like a sensitivity on a creature. We held with that with red, now we held with blue. When you combo this card, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards energy 1 and place it at the bottom of the owner's deck. Not a huge fan of this card, just because it's only probably going to be getting draft realistically. I do like it because it's really good against decks like that Hill Twin. I forget his name. I don't know. That plays the Hirudegan decks. He plays a lot of Trunks and Kabbas in his deck. So this is perfect for that. But and then draft, it's really solid. Not bad. When you pay an energy just to bounce something back. Especially if they're trying to go for a game or whatever. Ooh, I heard about this card. Some dude was talking about how there's a bunch of new Janemba stuff, and I think this is it. Critical 5-drop 20k. If you have 3 or more energy, if you have no battle cards in play this card from your hand. That's really cool. So you have 3 energy open, you're like, oh, pay a blue, play this dude. 20k swing. 2 energy, place this card at the bottom of its owner's deck. Choose one evil incarnate card in your hand with energy 5 and play it. So you keep looping these things, dude. Yeah, you can loop this one, or you can loop the SR, which is like, I think you need like Sparking 10, I think. Hopefully it's not energy restricted, which I think it is. If it is, whatever. But this card's really good and really cheap. So it's a blue 20k string. And it's a 5-drop, so it has somewhat protection. So they can't just like Falcon drop this thing, which is cool. Command Mail. Choose one of your opponent's battle cards energy 3 or less, place it at the bottom of the owner's deck. Kind of cool, I guess. That isn't that amazing. Death measure counterplay. If your opponent is playing, if the battle card your opponent is playing has an energy cost of 2 or less, it is returned to the opponent's hand instead of being played. Then choose one of your blue battle cards with 3 or less and returns the other's hand. That's terrible. It's a 2 for a 3. That is very desperate measures. It's the definition of desperate. Looks cool though. Ooh, 1 drop, 10k, perfect with Jiren. I think we're doing a pentacolor Jiren, bro. Is that just happening? If there are if there are less than 2 battle cards in your battle area with original cost of 10,000, this card can't attack. So basically, you need 2 more when you this dude's on the board. If there are 2 or more battle cards in your battle area with original power of 10,000, choose 1 card in your hand and add it to your hand. Choose 1 card in your life, add it to your hand, and this card gains 5,000 critical for the turn. I do like this. It seems really good. Like really good. I just dislike the fact that you can't like manipulate power manipulation to get this effect going off. Like, oh, play some baby, reduce my stuff, go off. But still really cool. Also, the Jiren works with this as well because Jiren gains so much power. This card still works with that, so that's dope. Goten, Deluge of Power. So it's another green. So it's green version for the Sensibean creature for Sensibean. Dope. Dope. Pretty cute. Pretty cute. Vegeta, Saiyan Roller, 3-drop, 5,000, 19k power. If your leader is green, when you play this card, choose up 2 battle cards in your drop area with energy cost 2 or less. And then the power negate their skills and play them. And they get 5,000 power for the rest of the turn. That's kind of cool, so you play your 10ks. Choose one of your battle cards and place in the drop area. This card gains double strike for the rest of the turn. That's kind of cool, I guess. So it's like it helps with your wing swarm stuff. Cute. Cute. You swing with the stuff? Oh, blow one up. GG. Trunks the Prankster. Active main once per turn. Place the top 3 cards of your deck in your drop area. Then choose up to 1 battle card with an energy cost of 1 and 10,000. Drop and play it. Oh, it's actually kind of cool because this Goku works off of that, right? Yeah, it doesn't say cost, it's just power, so that's really good. Turn 1 you play something, turn 2 you play this, get 1 back, and GG. You just go ham on your opponent. Turn 3, you play the Vegeta. It's over, bro. It's over. When he rushes back. Dr. Brief, Father of Genius. 3 energy. Choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle card energy, 4 or less, and KO it. It's kind of cute, I guess. Not a huge fan of it, but it is what it is. It is a 10k, so I have removal now, bro. I have a 10k Winnie deck, and I just got removals. Also, like the fact that they're not energy restrictive. Which is cool. I mean, color restrictive, like your opponents. Except for that Vegeta's green. Like most of the stuff isn't like, oh, blue leader, red leader here. When you play this card, look at the top 5 cards of your deck. Choose 1 battle card with energy cost of 1 among them. Add to your hand, shuffle your deck. Weird and weak. It's only good with that deck, yeah. It's all good though. Has to be energy cost of 1, which sucks. Like running a bunch of 1-drops. It says when you play this card, look at the top 3 cards from your deck. Choose 1 extra card with an energy cost of 1 among them. Add it to your hand. Definitely don't like this card at all. Because basically it's a negate grabber, which is cool, but I don't know how I feel about that. They can also grab 1-star balls, which is kind of cool. If you play green in your Shenron, it's kind of dope. Piccolo, simulated ability, 4-drop, 5k, 20k, barrier, bond 2. So you should need another creature when you play this. Active battle, choose 1 of your opponent's battle cards with energy 5 or less, and KO it. If you KO a card, draw 1 card. Holy crap. That's hella good. Holy crap, that's hella good. Choose active battle 2, so you need once per turn, bond 2. Choose 1 of your opponent's battle cards with energy 5 or less and KO it if you can. That's hella good, dude. Maybe I'm misreading that, but if you have another dude on board, this is hella good. Yeah, that's a really good card. It doesn't blow up big stuff like Shenron type stuff, but like it's still really good. Holy crap, it's nice. Krillin, Steadfast Defender. It is an uncommon blocker. Sparking 10, reduce energy cost of this card in your hand by 2. That's really cool. When you play this card, draw 2 cards and choose 1 of your cards from your hand, place in the drop area. So it's a 2-drop, draw 2, discard 1, so you break even off the effect, but you get to kind of cycle a little bit. It's pretty dope. Sparking 10 is pretty easy in that Goku deck. That's hella nice. Beers, the Bad Tempered. Dual attack barrier. When this card attacks, choose 1 of your opponent's battle cards in your bear and KO it. That's really expensive. I guess they assume they're just gonna ramp with your god anyways. For now it's tricolor god, blue, green, red. I guess. I don't know. It's cool though, I guess. That's cool. Really cool artwork as well. I don't know how I feel about playing that card. Whis, 1-drop, 10k. Nice, we need more of those. Broly free at last. So this is the card that I saw ruling on. Place this card in the understrap area. At the end of a battle card after this card is attacked, you may choose 1 green battle card with Broly in its character name with an energy cost of 6 in a drop area and play it. If you play the card, you can't play battle cards for the rest of the turn. I can see how people are confused about this effect, but it's pretty straightforward. Based on the rolling of this card, I definitely see how people could be confused about it, but people confuse a lot of things. But I definitely think it's pretty cool, though. And it's dope. Kind of expensive, but dope. Lamo, 20k. Freeze on me, can't queue. Dr. Mew, weapon surplus, first 3. 2-drop, 15,000. When you play this card, chooses up to 1 green android card with energy 3 or more, or 1 green extra card with energy cost 2 or less your drop area and add it to your hand. It allows you to get your 3-drop cell, which is kind of cool if you just burst it out. That's kind of dope. So you're just like, turn 1 burst something. Turn 2, swing with your leader burst. Turn 3, burst with this. Oh, grabbed it. Super 17 power distilled, dual attack. 6 drop 19k. If there are 10 or more non-black cards in your drop area, reduce the cost of this card in your hand by 2. So it's a 4 drop 19k most likely. Choose 1 card in your drop area, essentially warp. When this card attacks, choose up to 1 green extra card in your drop area and add to your hand. Then your opponent chooses 1 card in their hands into the warp. So you discard 1, get a card back, and your opponent negs 1. So it's a break even, neg 1. Break even, neg 1. Dual attack 2. That's super annoying. Though it can be stopped with denial of hope. Oh, more. This is the stuff my buddy was talking about. He's like, oh, can I get your Goku Black stuff? I'm like, yeah, probably. I don't really care about this stuff. Active Battle 2, play this card from your hand, then choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle card energy, costs 2 or less and KO it. 3 energy, choose up to 1 green Zamasu card in your hand with energy cost of 5 or more and play it. Then, at the end of your opponent's main phase, choose up to 1 of your energies and switch it active. This card is really good. This card is really good. Ish, I guess. Green Zamasu. I'm not sure how prevalent Green Zamasu is, but it seems kind of cool. Here's the Green Zamasu, indestructible, drop 20k, active main 1. If you have 3 or more energy, choose green battle cards in your battle area with 5,000 or more power and a total cost of 5 and place them in your drop area. Play this card from your hand. So you basically got to blow up a bunch of non-1Ks, like, cost of 5. So it can be 5 or more, actually. I lied. It's 5k or more, but only cost of 5. So you have to be very specific. So if you have like a bunch of even dudes, can't play it. Oh well. This is when you play this. When this card attacks, your opponent chooses 1 card in their hand and places it in the drop area. That sucks because the General Zao card, whatever, can just rip apart your hand. 2 drop Zamasu. Zamasu being die indestructible. Activate battle. Play this card from your hand. Then choose 1 of your opponent's energy battle card with energy. 1 or less. Okay, but that's kind of cool. That's actually really cool. Active battle. Free summon near turn. Biatch. That's actually really dope. Dope sauce. Slumber Strike. That's pretty cool. It looks dope. Let's see what it does. If your leader's green, choose 1. Choose 1 battle card with energy cost equal to or greater than your opponent's energy and KO it. Choose 1 of your opponent's battle cards with energy cost 3 or less and KO it. So this is basically like a better Father Son Kamehameha. So Father Son Kamehameha is no longer playable. That's what I just did. Yep. So bye bye Gohan and Father Son. Moving on, M2 Phantasmoric Planet. I think I said that right. Probably not M2 Phantasmoric Planet. I think they can make difficult cards on purpose. You play this card in your battle area, place 1 machine token. 10,000 power for combo. Place this card in zone of drop area from your battle area. Choose 1 of your opponent's battle cards with energy cost of 1 and KO it. You KO the card, draw 1 card. That's kind of cool because it summons a 10k to the board, which really helps your deck out, and it's also a possible kill spell that draws you a card. But you have to blow up with 1 drop though. That's pretty fair. It's pretty fair. Ooh, that card was pretty cool. It's an ape, so more cards for March of the Apes. Double strike. 20k. If your leader is yellow, at the end of a battle in which you combo this card from your hand, play this card. So it's 2 energy to drop this 20k strike. That's kind of solid. When you play this card, and draw 1 card, then choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards and switch it to rest mode. That's kind of cool, I guess. So it's possible removal on something. So we also be during your opponent's turn as well, which is actually kind of dope. You don't have to tap out; you can defend yourself still. It's cute. Plus, it res modes one of their dudes, so they can't like, oh, I'm gonna strike you multiple times. Blocker, sparking 3. When you play this card, choose up to 1 yellow battle card with energy cost 2 or less in your hand and play it. That's cool because you can play the 2-drop Goku or that Gohan that restand stuff. That's pretty sick. Son Goku, Saiyan Reborn. So another yellow Goku, which we need yellow Vegetas, kind of effed, but whatever. Choose one card from your hand and place it in the drop area. When you play a combo with this card, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards and rest mode with energy 3 or less and KO it. That's kind of cool. It's a kill spell. It's a -2 to kill one, and you get half energy. So it's like a weird. It's like a Shugesh explosive combo for 3 or less. It's kind of cool. Great Ape, Son Goku, Saiyan Instincts. 2 colorless. Send this card from your drop area to your warp. Draw 2 cards. That's really cool. So when this card is in your warp, you're like, crap, what can I do? Wait a minute, I can draw 2 cards right now. I can draw 2 cards right now. That's heckin' dope. When you combo with this card, choose up to one of your skillless battle cards, then choose one. This card gains blocker for the duration of the turn. If the chosen card is 10,000 or less power, it gains 5,000 power and critical for the duration of the turn. So I think they're really trying to push the vanilla 10Ks. That's what it feels like. Vegeta the Majestic Ruler, 6-drop, 25,000. Negate skills of all the battle cards. This is the card I'm reading about, yeah. Skill Drain, it's pretty cool. It's kind of strong though, but it's a 6-drop, so I guess it just negates everything on the board. That's pretty cool. Vegeta the King's Son. Burst 3. When you play this card, choose up to 2 of your opponent's battle cards, switch them to rest mode, then choose one of your opponent's battle cards in rest mode. It can't be switched to active mode during your opponent's next charge phase. That's cool. So it's like a low-key lockdown, but it seems probably only good in draft. Gonna be honest about that. As cool as this card looks and seems, just a turn 3 play like this doesn't seem like it does too much. Unless your opponent drops the bomb out that you blocked against, this card just locks down the bomb. Tights, Sister of a Genius. Plays ball with Sister. If you have a skillless card in play, when you play this card, draw 1 card, then choose one of your skillless battle cards and gain $5 for the rest of the turn. I don't think I like that much. Definitely don't like it that much. Chaozu, Gallant Pupil, 3-drop, 19,000. Block Revenge, so just like that Roshi that we have. Kinda cool. Kinda cool. Oracle Fish, that card's pretty funny. I like it. Tora. Ooh, that's cool. Another Saiyan 30k. Get that card foiled, boys, while you can. Fasha, Deluge of Power, so it's another sensitive being creature. That's cool. Yeah, it's kinda dope. Shugesh, Raider's War Cry. When you play this card, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards and rest with an energy cost of 3 or less. And can't switch act. I'm not sure if I like that card because there's a kill spell up there, so it's a lockdown card, I guess. It's a 2-drop, 15,000, which is cool, but I don't know how I feel about it. Plus, it's only 3 or less, so it can't be that amazing. Borgos, Raider's War Cry. When you play this card, look at the 7 cards from the top of your deck, choose one Bardock's crew among them, and add it to your hand, shuffle your deck. It's not bad, I guess. They already have one that does 5 or so, so I guess they just made a better version of it. That's all we get for Bardock's crew support. I just expected there to be more. Shield the Cruel, double strike if you have 5 or more energy, and Shield Crew is in your battle area. When your opponent's battle card is switched to rest mode by a skill, activate the skill, you can play this card from your hand. That's actually kind of cool. It doesn't even go with the shield combos. It's a free 25k double strike. Here's a cry of the Sovereign. Sovereign. I think it's Sovereign. I don't know. When you combo with this card, if it is your opponent's turn, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards and negate its skills for the rest of the turn. That's cool. It's like a weird little bloodlust. That's kind of cool. Gaining ultimate transformation. Active main. Once per turn, your opponent reveals the top card of their deck, then shuffles their deck. If the revealed card was a battle card, this card gains double strike and dual attack for the rest of the turn. Otherwise, this card gets -15 power for the rest of the turn. Whoa! That's funny. Card seems really good though. So this is like going against red. This is the last thing you do. That's funny though. Purely useless. Mercenary Tau the Master. This card gets plus 10,000 power and dual attack for the duration of the turn. It'd be cooler if this was active battle. Just saying, but it is what it is. Final Spirit Cannon. Choose one. Choose one of your opponent's cards in rest mode. Switch to rest mode. Choose one of your opponent's cards in rest mode, then more or less and KO it. That's kind of cool, I guess. It's a 2-drops. Rest mode something. Active main though, gross. Yeah, I don't like it that much. Yeah, don't like it. It looks cool, but I just don't like it. 2-drop. This is active battle. It would be more playable. I don't think it's that good. Pretty trash. Parental Bonds counter. Attack. Negate the attack, and you may choose one of your cards, switch to rest mode. If you do, choose one of your opponent's battle cards, switch to rest mode. It's kind of cool, I guess. You can switch one of your dudes to rest mode, and like, oh, I put this 1-drop on the board. Ooh, the first black card. 2-drop, 10,000. Choose 2 skills battle cards in your drop area and send them to your warp. When you play this card, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards and KO it. It's a kill spell, and it's a childhood Goku, so that could be helpful. Trunks, Dimension Sniper. Overwhelm 3. 15k 3-drop. When you play this card using Overwhelm, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards that is your 3 or less, and since it warp. It's a decent removal, I guess. Who really cares though? There's better removal stuff. Not bad. When you play this card, choose one, draw one card, choose one of your skills battle card energy cost of 1, and again 10,000 power. Yeah, they're really trying to push those skills 1-drops. Giving a lot of crap support for it. I just feel like a 20 gauge is so much better. Ooh, this card looks super fucking awesome. Mira, Assault from the Skies. Double Strike, Overwhelm 7. When you play this card, draw one card. Then, at the start of your opponent's next round, choose one of your energy and switch it to active mode. That's kind of cool, actually. I think it's better being Demigra, just because realistically, I'd rather play the 7-drop Mira that just wrecks your opponent's. Like, oh, you don't negate this? 150,000. Waste your stuff. Definitely, definitely a cool card, definitely cool artwork. Food mission accomplished. 2, 10k, 2 energy. Remove this card from your drop area from the game. Oh, it doesn't say warp is from the game. That makes sense. Because you can black and get stuff back. Choose up to one black card in your drop area or warp energy 7 or less and add to your hand. So it's a way to get some of your stuff back. That's kind of cool. 2 energy, that's kind of expensive. Remote. Serious Bomb. Your opponent chooses one of their battle cards. That card's just fucking broken. I'm sorry, but it just is. 2 or 3 of these bad boys. Yeah, it's not a creature, but like it's literally a 1-drop 3. It's a 1-drop version of that Broly. That's 3 energy. It doesn't have a restriction your opponent chooses. Yeah, it doesn't have barrier. Like it doesn't get through barrier, but who cares? It's an active main that your opponent just blows up one of their cards. So if your opponent is running like Broly or whatever, or a deck that doesn't have many creatures on the board, you pay 1 energy, you just kill their best creature. I think it doesn't get 3 indestructible barrier, but still really good. It's kind of broken. Burning Slash. Negate the attack. This card's skills can be negated in the area. The only plausible card that gets rid of this is like Cooler, I guess. Which is kind of cool though. It does look pretty dope. Oh, you can't cooler this, can't cooler that. Ooh, red green. This is the card that Ezekiel's talking about. Champa and Barris, Capricious Gods. Arrival red green, energy exhaust. When you play this card, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards with 20k or less and KO it. Then choose up to one of your other battle cards with energy 6 or less. Aims double strike? Oh my god, I'm loving red green so hard. So fucking awesome. Ooh, another. Please don't be BR. But, oh, it's BR. That sucks. This card would have been really good for the Vegito deck they made. One energy, Son Goku, yellow bonds, rival blue yellow. When you play this card, draw one card and choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards and gain skills for the duration of the turn. That's really cool. Bloodlust, bitches. Bam! Bloodlust, bloodlust. And I get a creature on board. I get a creature on board. Ooh, red yellow. What? Rival yellow. When you play this card, draw one card. Then choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards in rest mode with energy cost of 3 or less and KO it. That's pretty dope, actually. I think this card's way better than the other stuff. Plus, it's a dude on board, bro. Dude on board. Ooh, blue-green. I do remember now that someone said there's a color combination for everything, so it's cool. 25k. Blue-green summon. When you play this card, choose one of your opponent's battle cards with energy 5 or less and place it in rest mode. Then your opponent chooses one card in their hand and place it in the trap area. Oh my god, I love this card. This card is actually going to be really good for Zamasu, dude. Because your goal is to ramp them up, right? Well, if you do the whole ramp thing. Damn, that's hella cool, dude. You just ramp your opponent up. That's so dope. Oh, I'm going to be at 5 energy on my turn. Nope. Got you, fam. It's cool. Ooh, and they have red-blue? I did hear about red-blue. I actually haven't seen this card artwork. I lied. So I've seen like 6 artwork cards. And I was like, oh, you can finally run Objection and Bob without running Vegito. It's a dream of mine since the card came out. Since they errated the card. So, I'm happy now, boys. When you play this card, draw one card, then choose one of your opponent's battle cards and gets 10,000 power, minus 10,000 power for the rest of the turn. Then, at the start of the turn, choose up to one of your red or blue cards other than Blue Hercule and return it to the owner's hand. The end of the turn. So you can potentially bounce something back to your hand, which is really cool because it allows you to replay stuff or protect something. No, it doesn't. That's alright. Gives you potentially do some cool plays. Like, cool it's up to one, so you don't have to do it, which is dope sauce. But I do like a blue-red card. It's pretty cool. Green, yellow, android card. Rival green. When you play this card, choose one. Your opponent chooses one card in their hand and plays it in the drop area. Choose a keyword skill on your opponent's battle cards in rest mode and get it for the rest of the turn. It's not bad. Ooh, what's this? TPR. That looks fucking badass. Vegeta, Saiyan tag team. Active battle, one colorless. If your leader is Universe 7 or Universe 6, battle card is being attacked. It gains plus 6,000 power until the end of your turn. End of your next turn. Then play this card from your hand, and you can't play it. That's hella good. Oh my god, I want 4 of this fucker. So good. Block your barrier, at the end of your turn, switch this card to active mode. That's not bad, I guess. Ooh, this card looks fucking beautiful. Negate, counterattack. Negate the attack and play this card. When you play this card, choose up to one of your other battle cards other than an easy alliance on Goku with energy cost of 3 or less and return to the owner's hand. You may play this when you play this card, choose up to one battle card other than. So it can be either or. From my understanding, it's a double blue negate, summon, bounce any 3 of those back. That's really cool. So yours or your opponents. I don't know what the actual card says because it could be different. Let's see if we can. I'm just gonna double check. I can't double check right now, but I'm pretty sure they didn't fuck up on that, so that was pretty dope. Uneasy Alliance Frieza. When you play this card, draw one card. When this card is returned to its owner's hand from the battle area, choose one of your opponent's battle cards and return to the owner's hand. Don't think it's worth the trade. It is the cool concept, which you kind of keep this loop going, but I don't like it all that much. And it's Universe 7, which is dope. I don't know. It does look cool. Could be a cool concept. You know, people have really cool ideas. I like the idea what it could be. I don't know. It's also, ooh, I just realized that these cards are like picked together cards. Yeah, that goes with Kaba. His big ass knuckle goes right there. So the next one is send going mastering people. 3-drop. Send this card from your hand to your warp. At the end of your opponent's next turn, play this card. Play the card you sent to your warp with this skill from your warp. So it plays itself, basically. It's being weird, but it's playing itself. You play this card, choose 2 cards in your life, add them to your hand. It's pretty cool. Piccolo, mastering people, 2-drop. So when this card attacks, through the top 5 cards of your deck, choose 1 battle card with a combo power of 10 among them, add it to your hand, then shuffle your deck. This card's really good because you can pretty much grab this or like any bomb that you're looking for. This is a bomb searcher, which is awesome. That's dope. What part of them aren't eating up? His hand is right there. Some of his energy is going over. It's not as cool, but it's kind of dope. They both look really cool, just not as cool artwork combination. Warlock, Father and Son. If your leader card is yellow, your opponent has 3 energy, and Bardock isn't in play. Choose one of your battle cards which are rest mode, and if it's rest mode, push card from your hand. So your opponent has to have 3 or more energy, so they can go. Yeah, that sucks. Not bad, I guess. It's a free rest mode creature. Goku's pretty dope. Not bad. It's not bad. It's just I hate having allowing your opponent to have energy. If your opponent has 3 or more energy, this card is in your battle area. When an opponent's battle card is supposed to rest mode by a skill, place card command. So you play Bardock's effect, bam, play him, bam. I wish we had yellow Vegeta, but we got yellow Goku instead. Ooh, Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Gohan! Oh my god, it's so cool. I just assumed. I assumed the wrong thing. Blocker, permanent, only 1 Gohan being played in battle area. When a block card is removed from your battle area by a skill, activate the skill. You may play this card from your hand. It's not bad. It's a 15k blocker. Overwhelm 3. When you play this card using Overwhelm, it gains critical for the rest of the turn. Choose 1 card in your hand and send it to its warp. This card gains double conditions in battle. It's kind of cool, I guess. I do like him because by a skill, Overwhelm's a skill. So guess what? You can just play this dude. You can't play 4 of them, which would be dope, but it's still really cool. You can play it. Well, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. There's all the cards. There's reprints and stuff, but I don't see where they're at. I'm gonna try to find them. So if there's nothing after this, I do apologize. But don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and have a good one, boys. So actually, I found it. I did remember someone talking about a leader, but here is a leader for Draft Box 4. It seems pretty cool. It's a Vegeta blue 10k critical. That's also kind of cool. This card is treated as green, red, and yellow. And if it's your opponent's turn, your opponent's back is facing up, so gains 5,000 power. Your turn. That's kind of cool, I guess. Doesn't gain any advantage, but it can play a lot of stuff, which is kind of cool, I guess. Let's see the back. This card is treated as red, green, and yellow. For attack, draw 1 card. It seems kind of cool. I'm not sure how I feel about it. It doesn't gain any advantage, but it can play a lot of stuff, so who knows. You can basically play any negates you want to, any super combos you want to, except for Brack. Any counter plays, which is really dope. We'll see how good this is. Definitely really good for a draft because it means, oh, I have this leader, and guess what? I can play whatever I want to, which is dope. Anyways, boys and girls. Also means that everybody's playing the same leader because this is the only leader in there. I can't find the reprints, but we'll try to find those. Once again, bye. So, video wasn't over just to show you guys the reprints, what there is. There's all the red stuff, Bewitching Vados. So there's a bunch of reprints right here. You can kind of see it on this point, and really just saying the name. I think it's really cool that we're getting reprints. There's a couple, I do see an SR. So for SRs, maybe there'll be alternate arts. Maybe, probably not though, or SPRs, probably not. Like the God Breaks on Goku, I don't think it's going to be SPR. So there's more Fearless Pan, which is cool. A lot of people have been looking for those. Green stuff. So 16 of all of them, 7 black cards, which I guess makes sense. That's pretty dope though. You can see all the really cool stuff. But here's all the reprints. This is the end of the video, I promise. I just wanted to make sure that I got as much as I possibly could. In my opinion, I definitely think they're worth buying if you like to draft, or if you can find a solid price on them. If you're spending $100 on these, I don't think they're super worth it. I would spend about what you normally pay in boxes, maybe a little bit less, just depending on how you feel about it. Because you're not entirely getting a bunch of new cards, because you're getting some old cards as well, so it kind of diminishes the value of it if you already have those cards. And plus, a lot of these cards anyways are super cheap regardless. So I understand why they made the reprints, I get it. It's draft box. They keep changing what the draft box kind of does. I think they're trying to get an idea what people want for the draft boxes, because the first 3 were kind of but I do like this one more than the other ones. I haven't bought a draft box since the second one. I played in a draft box event for 3. I definitely think this is probably the best draft box they've had. Hopefully the pull rates are solid. But I wouldn't, it's up to you. Realistically, if you're short on money, like a lot of players are, I would just buy exactly what you need, wait a week or 2 after the set comes out. Yes, you won't have the cards right away, but realistically, do you really need, are you going to an event right now? If you're going to an event anyways, you're going to buy the cards regardless, you're going to buy the cards regardless because you need them. But if you don't super need them, just play a deck that you've been playing for an extra week or 2, save a shit ton of money. I used to buy cards as soon as it came out. I got kind of tired, like foils and stuff like that. Some foils I will try to go after because I know they're semi-hard to get, but realistically, yes and no, they're worth it. If you like opening packs, worth it, but pure value-wise, I would say wait. Buy the singles. Singles are going to drop. I don't think this is a limited time print, but it's up to you guys. Have a good one.